And we are back from our break. Before we get back to the fight, just to remind the players, Braxon has one reroll, Finn has two rerolls, Ockar has one reroll, Lafdul has one reroll, Leva has zero rerolls, Solas has three rerolls, I, the Dungeon Master, have zero rerolls, and you can give individual players, or me, rerolls by donating 500 bits.
If they don't like a particular player, can they specify who your reroll is to attack?
Oh no, they can't. They can just give it to me,
I'm lucky then.
and I may use it for monsters or NPCs. So rerolls can help you guys.
That's true.
All right,
It's
but
like a 25% chance it'll help, 75% chance it'll harm.
yeah, something like that. Right now it would be 50-50 because I got two NPCs and two monsters. All right, so go ahead and roll for initiative. The creature has split apart.
Okay.
So there are now two of them.
I guess Braxon's going to attack the one behind him.
Yeah.
Do I need to make a cold shot, or will I be shooting into melee?
You're going to be shooting into melee.
Alright, let's cold shot them.
Yeah. So that's +1 to initiative.
Right. We start off with bottom one. Let's see how this is.
Then I'll be doing. I need to do the same.
Alright. Cold shot's also one shot around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Give me some +8.
Let's see.
The standard arrow. I'm not trying magical yet.
Okay.
I don't even remember if this one was identified as magical. It's just different and fancy, so I'm guessing it is.
Yeah, it was magical.
Yeah, when it comes to arrows and bolts, if it's different and fancy, chances are it's magic because I'm not going to give you details on non-magical arrows like that.
Does Behemoth get the same initiative as Ockar?
Yeah.
Okay, so Behemoth's faster than Braxon.
In this case, go ahead and roll initiative for yourself, Ockar, and you'll still get... Because you were facing one way and preparing to shoot that way.
I mean, I rolled the 1 + 6 for myself.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So yeah, Behemoth is faster than you. All right, that is going to be
That's good. It's been a while since Braxon fought alongside Behemoth.
I'm trying to decide what she wants to do here. I'll just go with that.
Braxon's wondering if he can get a pet displacer beast.
All right, anyone still need to roll initiative?
Considering they're monsters.
Yeah, we'll get him young enough.
All right, Vordon is stepping forward and with his pickaxe try to bring it down onto this oozing creature here. And that is a hit. Alright, and his pickaxe clearly pierces the skin of this oozing creature, leaving a trail of yellowish goo as it recoils from the strike. Solas.
I'm going to be using my sling.
Okay.
And I'm attacking this one since I have a clearer shot to that one.
Okay.
The bless gave +2 attack, didn't it?
Yes. Were you making a called shot?
No.
Okay.
Also, it should be +3 since I get the plus from a sling and bullet.
And what's
Also.
your Thaco?
16.
Alright, that's going to be a hit.
Okay.
Pick a
It's,
number from 1 to 6, please.
Let's go with 4.
Okay.
It's small to medium-sized creature, right?
No, it's large. However, you, let's see. What was your Thaco again? I'm sorry.
16.
That bullet whizzes right by Braxon's head.
Okay.
Leva, your turn.
Ebha goes, ooh, from last time. And she casts Dimension Door to get here.
Okay.
Nice.
We see if there's a wild surge.
That's a normal, yes.
Alright, no wild
Braxon,
surge.
don't stick your head in front of the enemy.
So she moves over here.
Alright.
Oops. Well, she actually was going to move over here in that case.
Okay. Ockar.
Okay, so I'm doing my call shot to shoot at this one.
Okay.
That's a -4, right?
Yes.
And I'm gonna use my reroll for this.
Okay. Go ahead and remove that.
So Thaco is with the crossbow is 11. Going with the 8.
Alright. Yeah, that is going to be a hit.
Okay. So let's see, is it large?
Yes, it is.
I'm just gonna roll for.
Yeah, I'll add any damage to it from the crossbow bolts. Alright. So that crossbow bolt pierces the surface of that, and it clearly recoils. Oops. What did I just do?
Then I'll reload for next round.
Alright. You begin reloading.
It's a light crossbow, so that should be shorter than a heavy crossbow.
Yeah, it's 1 per round. And I do not mind telling you that those are +1 bolts now.
Okay. That's
Nice.
that's the same as my bonus to my actual crossbow, so I don't think that changes much.
No, they're cumulative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So a +1 missile weapon and +1 ammo is +2 to hit, +2 to damage. Keep in mind that the big difference is that if you're using non-magical bolts in a magical missile weapon, or non-magical ammunition in a magical missile weapon, doesn't, like, a creature that can only be hit by magic weapons is not going to be hit by the non-magical ammunition.
Right now, it's like I'm shooting with +2 bolts or whatever because of my crossbow being +1.
Yeah.
Wasn't it also so that if you want to hit creature that, for example, needs to be hit with +2 or +3, the ammo needs to be that?
Yes.
In that case, I'm going to reload with one of my with another one of those steel bolts.
Okay, the same bolt.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Genva is going to wait around. Lafdul, your turn.
I'm just gonna shoot it with a non-magical
Alright.
arrow. Cold sharp C -4. If it allow me to do it like that.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Unfortunately, your bowstring snaps.
Oh, that's what happens when you don't use your bow for so long.
Yeah. Braxon, your turn.
Okay, Braxon's going to try it with the flaming sword first,
Okay.
and we will see if. Oh, hang on, I've got some pluses for that. Got. What's that? Is that factored in? I get +2 to attack. Takeo is 9.
That is a hit.
Cool. Right, so I do. Is it small or big?
It's large.
So I do D8 plus 4.
Wait, you're using the sword, right?
Yeah.
No, it should be 1d12.
Oh yeah, sorry, D12. D12 plus 4. Sorry. Very hot over here. My brains are cooking.
Hey, there you go.
Hey.
All right, you slice into that, and the two portions ooze back together as you slice through the slimy creature, but it clearly did not like that that fiery pain. Finn, your turn.
Okay. Finn's gonna fire a flaming arrow at it.
Okay, were you making a called shot?
I didn't put that into my initiative, so I guess
Okay.
not.
He doesn't like Braxton that much. He's just hoping he doesn't hit Behemoth.
All right.
Just like Behemoth's a natural creature, so he'd be upset.
Go ahead and give me a number from 1 to 6.
3.
All right. And that is, go ahead and roll to hit, please. All right, that is going to just miss Vordon.
Oops, sorry.
That's okay. It did miss him, at least. Alright, now the slimy creature facing the 3, Vordon, Behemoth, and Braxon, is going to swing a pseudopod at Braxon.
Hmm?
Actually, Ockar, you did not attack for Behemoth.
That's true.
So I'll give you that opportunity first. He's blessed, so that is a hit.
Come on, Behemoth.
Bless increase damage.
No, just a chance to hit.
Hit and save.
3 points of damage. He does not react the same way that he reacted to biting the transparent one. So he bites into it and pulls like slimy chunks away and spits them out.
He doesn't like the taste then.
Oh no, he definitely doesn't like the taste, but he doesn't whine from like pain. It misses you, Braxon. However,
the slime.
Yeah, the other one comes in behind you.
Oh, you've been flanked. Oh,
Backstab damage.
it's not a Lafdul, so.
I need a saving
Worry
throw
about that.
versus death, please.
Wow, he critted.
You're enjoying this.
I might be.
Braxton said, "Let's retreat into the other room so they can all mob me."
Just like Lafdul, Ockar, and Solas are like, Braxon, watch out! Oh, no.
Braxon, watch out! Oh, that's gotta hurt, kind of thing.
That's probably a fail because my roll is 8 and I get a +1. I didn't get the
You
blade.
should be remembering to use your rerolls.
I should have used a reroll for this.
Yeah. Let's see what this is gonna be. Oh, this is gonna be. Let's see.
Doesn't Braxon wear a helmet? Does that protect his head?
Depends where it
Yes.
hits.
It protects his head if it is a head. Location of a 2 is not the head. That's your leg.
It protects his head if it is a head. Are you
Is it
starting a
leg or
rumor that
foot?
starting a rumor that Braxton has a fake head?
No, it protects your head if the location hits your head.
Ah, right, okay.
Now, the good
prefer the-
news is that I rolled the minimum possible for severity,
Yeah.
which
The
is
bad news is that's like 16d20.
yes. First, you take 21 points of damage,
Do I still have 20 points?
and
Oh,
you
yeah.
get knocked down.
Can I get up again?
Next round, you can spend next round getting up,
Yeah.
but you will
No,
be
that's-
prone.
It's a song. I won't
I know
sing
that.
it. 'cause
I know
you get copyright
I,
strike.
I know that. I know the song.
Braxton, it might be easier to crawl away.
Yeah.
Crawling in my skin.
Does this mean I've lost my second attack this round?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. However, the fact that you get a second attack
Question.
does mean that you can get
About-
back on your feet.
Braxton's previous attack, where he hit for 12 plus 4, he was using the ring of life thing he keeps forgetting about.
I need to
Yes, you were. So you did get healed 8. So you can go ahead and heal yourself up
Remember.
for 8.
It's not I keep forgetting it. It's the first time I've
Yeah,
hit
it's the first
it.
time. It's the first time. It's not a keep forgetting thing. It's literally a forgot the first time. It's fine.
So will Braxton feel wonderful when he hits things?
Not wonderful exactly. No.
Got your energy back.
But yeah, you did get healed up a bit.
Okay. That's offset the
Some of the
halving
damage.
hit points. Yeah.
It's a really good ring.
So do we roll initiative now?
Yep.
Okay.
So you said I could get up in my second attack.
Yeah, you can use your
Really?
second attack to get up.
Do I need to roll for kill shot again to hit the one that hit Braxton?
Yes, because it's in melee.
And
Cold shot was +1 to initiative.
Yes.
This isn't really a good place to be, is it? In the middle of them.
Did you have a question, Finn?
It already got answered.
Can I...
I mean,
The-
Braxton, it's perfect place to be for the meat wall to stop the both of them.
Question.
Yes.
Because this is, I presume, like a 10-foot wall, can I tumble down? If I pass, I take no damage.
If you want
I
to tumble
will-
down and start attacking.
Melee.
Yeah.
Can I equip my short sword and a shield? I'm dropping my bow, because obviously the bowstring snaps.
No, you can only get one out.
I guess I get my short sword.
I mean,
Alright.
you could tumble down and do a shield punch. It's up to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't get the AC of the shield though if I attack.
Correct.
It, so
That's true.
this kind of the point. Sword's better. I will attack with the short sword.
Okay.
And so 8 total.
All right. Anyone still need to roll initiative?
Yeah. I suppose I'll carry on with a sword because it gives me 2 attacks.
All right.
But man,
Could I draw a short sword and a shield? Not shield.
I really need to not be
No,
between.
you can only
these
draw one weapon.
For those fast enough. More weapon. Oh well.
I suppose there's nothing I can do about it, is there?
I mean, if you wanted to do a fighting retreat kind of thing to get to the to like get over here, you could do that.
Yeah.
But
Roll,
you wouldn't be using, you wouldn't be making attacks. You'd just be repositioned.
Could I change to that?
Yeah.
All right. So I rolled. Did I roll?
I mean, if
So it just sets you at
If-
9.
Sets me at 9.
think about it this way, Braxon, if we cast haste on you, you can attack fast enough to heal yourself from all the damage you take.
Do you
Yeah.
know haste? Is it just lava? I don't think I
I do
remember
know
you
haste,
cast.
but I don't have memorized it.
Like I say, I don't remember you ever casting it for some reason.
All right, anyone still need to roll initiative? Nope. All right. Vordon says, "Let's see if we can kill this thing." And that is a hit.
Yeah, I think fighting one of them, not getting stabbed in the back by the other one, it's a good move.
And he brings his pickaxe down hard upon it, so hard that you hear the crack of the stone beneath this thing. And the consistency of this oozing creature is lost and just kind of like spreads out.
Well done.
Now I'm doing a fighting retreat from a dead creature.
Well, it still allows you to reposition around it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could
no,
literally
that's cool.
reposition like all the way around it.
All right,
That's cool.
Leva,
Yeah,
your
we-
turn.
Leva's gonna take a star from her robe and throw it at this one. Well, there's only one left.
Okay.
So what's that? That's D20 or no? It's a D20, isn't it?
Yep. Were
That's a
you
hit.
making a called shot?
Am I?
Were you? Did you put +1 on your initiative?
Nope.
Okay.
I did not. Didn't even think of it.
All right. Give me a number from 1 to 3.
3.
All right. Roll for damage.
How much is that? Because I only have. Is that a medium, a normal
It's
size
large.
one? I don't have anything for large.
What do you have listed for the medium?
2d4 plus 5.
Okay. I believe it is.
Sure. Also, dagger, isn't it? For this?
Oh, it's the same damage for both.
Mm,
Oh, okay.
Don't throwing daggers do like 1d3.
It's a
I
star.
don't know what this is.
It's a magic thing.
yeah.
All right. So the star streaks out from your hand and slams into the creature.
Yay.
And it visibly recoils from that damage. All right, Genva is waiting. All right, Lafdul.
With a feat of acrobatics, he jumps off.
Come on, 20. Come on, 20. Come on, 20. I mean,
Where is tumbling? I mean, it hasn't failed me so far. Totally not.
It's a shame you haven't got the same initiative as
Yeah, there we
Braxon. Otherwise, you'd land on Braxon's shoulders as he was running past.
Yeah, no, I'll go to about there. And
All right.
attack from side.
all right,
My
go ahead
short
and
sword,
make your attack.
find where my short sword is.
And which short sword are you using?
+2, +3 rest magically enchanted creatures.
Okay.
Either I think that's a 12. I have a fact of 12 or 11. 11 if it's magic using or enchanted.
And you're getting a +1 to hit from Bless.
Oh, bless.
That's a hit.
Yay! So I take it's a
Mm-hmm.
magically enchanted creature. Yeah.
You just barely nick it with that blade.
Lafdul was so focused on that feat of acrobatics. Is that oh yeah, I need to hit it.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, Braxon.
Technically, you hit it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Braxton's going to do his fighting retreat round here because I think here it's like a wall, isn't it?
No, there's space there.
There is.
Probably
Yeah.
ski trail.
This is the only place that you couldn't go.
Oh, in the middle of the
Southeast.
wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, go there then.
Okay. All right. Ockar, your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna fire at it.
All right.
He's not doing a cool shot.
Well, you already called shot. Minus 4 from that, so that'd be 13. That should still hit.
Yes, it does.
Do remember that you get pluses from the ammo and weapon and also the bless. So
Well, 17 is good enough,
definitely
so
yeah,
it's fine. All right. So 4
I
points
just
of
meant that
damage.
I just meant that basically the pluses almost cancel out the minus.
All right, Finn.
Alright, Finn's gonna take a step forward for a clearer shot and make a called shot on.
Oh, and Bibbles is just gonna stay there. He's not attacking the other one.
Okay.
And my overall there is gonna be a -1, because it +2 for the bow and +1 from bless.
Nice. And your Thaco?
16.
Okay. That is unfortunately a miss.
I think I'm the only one that uses the adjusted Faku. I think everyone uses their base.
As long as
No.
as long as you're consistent and no,
Yeah.
well, I mean, as long as no modifiers are being doubled, it's all fine.
No, I know what it is. I'm just noticing, obviously, priests have a Faku 16. And
Solas.
Yeah, I'm also using cold shot and attacking it
Okay.
with echo of 16.
All right. That is a hit.
Mm-hmm. So
Oh, that's pretty good.
mm-hmm.
All right. Your sling bullet. You're using magic sling bullet.
Yeah, the
Oh.
+1 bullets.
I just realized I do 2 more damage against large. Yeah. if you don't
Oh,
want it, you don't
because
have it.
it should have been a D8.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
You have the potential of doing 2 more damage. All right, so that
rolled a 1,
sling
so-
bullet flies in, and there is a kind of a smacking sound as it plows into the surface of it, and it clearly did not like that either. It has sighted its original target, though, and it is going after Lafdul.
Oh.
It wants those elf giblets.
And it misses.
Ah, good that it forgot that I was the original target.
Well,
Hey.
you're farther away.
It can't tell the difference between Lafdul and.
All right, anyone getting a second attack?
Nope.
All right. Initiative time.
Yeah,
I'm getting my shield out.
I'm gonna be using another one of those steel bolts.
Okay.
I think Leva just woke up.
And remember,
That
if
makes you-
you're using melee and you want to do a called shot, it's +1 to initiative.
Did that.
Oh
No,
my god, I
accidentally
swear I
hitting
roll a
Braxon.
1 for Vordon every single round. I'm okay with this. I'm just shocked.
You need Luo Zoki to examine your copy of Roll20.
Alright, anyone still need to roll initiative?
Good.
Alright, Leva.
Yes, she's taking another. Encouraged, she's taking another star from her robe and throws it at this thing.
Okay.
This time, she knew beforehand what she was going to do. So,
That's a hit.
I think that's. I think.
Whenever Leva is taking a star out of her robe, I'm just picturing her taking the star out like pulling a sticker out.
Yeah, I mean it's really peeling it off and throwing it, and it turns into
How
a
fast do they
blinding
regenerate?
streak of light.
It's
Once a
actually
day or
pattern,
once a
you
week?
know.
She has 6 that she can pull off on her robe, and they
4 she's allowed to pull off. 6 she can in theory.
yeah, well they come back at a slow rate. 8 points of damage. Alright. Vordon says, let's see if we can get rid of this one too. And he steps forward. And that is a hit. And he's totally going to kill steal both of these from you guys.
Should we just name Vordon Killstealer?
He brings his pickaxe down and slams into it.
Braxon needs the hit points.
Killing it. Sorry.
Solas doesn't care that who kills them, only that this annoying creature that hurt him so bad is dead.
Vordon says, I'm quite happy with this weapon. It is named Rock Crusher. It seems to work pretty well on other things as well. I am quite grateful to Apogee for enchanting it and for my uncle for lending it to me.
Seems like a quite potent weapon.
Braxon says that was a good shot.
I also need to roll for the sling bullets.
This one. I need to roll.
Yeah, you need to roll 1d20, or 2d20 because you used 2 of them.
+2. No, +1, isn't it?
I think that's both are found.
Yeah.
You don't lose yours, do you?
I can lose them if I.
Oh, I mean, they don't get destroyed. It's whether or not you find them.
All right,
Never has
one
to
of
go
those
look for it as
one of
well.
those is broken. Ockar.
Okay, so I'll just mark that I have 4 now.
Finn is going to cast Cure Serious on Braxon.
And then I'm gonna mention I saw something over here, right? I might see what it was. And I'm gonna head back to the room up here.
All right. So Finn casting Cure Serious.
Thanks, Finn. Braxon says to Finn, "You know, I felt something when I hit one of those monsters. Like this ring healed me."
That's what your ring does.
Yeah.
I will cast Cure Light Wounds on Leva.
Don't forget, people got a temporary healing potions other than Braxon. He used this.
So 4 back to Leva.
Okay.
After that, Solas follows Ockar.
So I'm gonna be looking in this room for the thing that I saw.
All right.
In fact, I will give my temporary healing potion to Braxon.
So is that no? Is
How
that
much
the roll
do
you
they
made?
Yes.
How much?
Yeah. So Braxon healed up 11, and Leva, you're asking
How much do they heal?
the potions.
Potions.
Yes,
Yeah.
the
2d4
temporary.
plus 2.
I'm giving you mine, Braxon, if you want to use it. It's up to you.
No, you should hang on to it.
I'll regenerate.
True.
Doesn't
this-
that make Leva be full?
Not
This-
quite. Almost.
ring
I mean,
might-
I healed for you for 4.
This ring
Yes,
might
I
help
did
you.
that.
Are you refusing it, yes or no?
Yeah, I'll say
I
hang on to it.
added that. Solas.
Didn't you lose just 11?
No, I lost 12.
That's a lot for her.
It is.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah, she felt it.
And Finn's gonna cast a Cure Moderate on Lafdul.
No? Alright. Why
I mean, you
have
can
not
refuse it if
found
you
that?
want. Like, you don't have to take a healing spell, but that's up
I'd
to you.
say, you know, I just regenerate. Braxon won't. At least not unless he
Yeah,
gets
but this is faster.
Alright. Spells. We do have spells that are in effect.
And yeah, I mean, you don't know what else is around here, so.
It seems like we've been getting jumped by one of these slimes around every corner, so.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ockar is ahead and trying to get killed first.
Well,
Well-
I saw something interesting, and I want to see what it is. And it wasn't a slime or moving around, so I'm fairly certain it's okay.
If Ockar allows, I still should have the find traps to poke my head into the room.
Yeah, you're not detecting any traps in the room.
Okay.
I have an idea. If we find any piles of rocks, why don't we poke them with spears?
I'm gonna try to grab this thing that I saw.
Alright, it's gonna take you a bit to search around and locate what it was, because it was just more like something caught your eye, and now you gotta get back in there and figure out what that was. So that's gonna require a little bit of searching.
Hey,
Gonna
Solas.
do that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you eat any good berries?
Well, I could use a few.
I got 6 left.
Well, I'll get almost full with those.
Alright, I can wipe them off then, if you're having them.
Yeah.
Okay.
The rest I can get by resting.
Alright, so, Ockar, you go in there and begin searching around. There's a lot of rubble, but you do notice what was catching your eye. It seems to be something is shining in there, glinting off the light of your axe. It takes a bit to move some of the rubble to get to it. And
So-
you can see that attached to the remains of an old, crushed, rusted chest. It was metal of some sort that heavily rusted, got crushed. Whatever was in it is destroyed, gone, something like that. But attached to what you believe was the front is something that reminds you of a padlock. And it's shiny and appears to be made of steel.
I'm gonna pick it up.
It's completely free of rust.
I don't think any of us have ever found a magical padlock before.
Hey, Lafdul!
Yeah.
This might interest you. I think I found a magic lock.
So it's
Avoid.
while it itself is free of rust, what it's connected to is not.
Just chip it off, break it off.
Yeah,
While,
I'll use like a hammer and chisel to chip off the rust, and then I'll pass it off to Lafdul.
Okay.
While Ockar was searching for and moving the rubble, Solas was very helpful in giving guidance which pieces of rubble to move.
Wait, actually, it might be. Do I think that it would damage him doing that? Or would I have to disable traps to remove it that way?
You'd have to go in there and take a look.
Hang on, I
Yeah,
say,
it
let
isn't
me have a
trap.
look. I know it's not traps, but I'm better at taking things apart, I guess. Delicate things, anyway.
Solas can hear while they discuss the lock.
Yeah, and that frees you up to do other things anyway, so.
While they're doing that,
Mhm.
can Braxton go down that corridor to check there's no more of this thing?
When you say go down that corridor, which corridor do you mean?
The corridor here where the monster was.
Oh yeah, of course.
I mean, you
can
go
go
into
wherever
the
you want.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can squeeze into the room. It's pretty tight.
Is there rubble or anything?
Yeah, there's rubble in the doorway, the remains of one of the doors, and stuff like that. But you can squeeze in.
Okay.
I'm guessing I don't detect any kind of traps in this area.
No.
Yeah.
So Lafdul, you think that the rusted parts can be broken off without damaging the lock itself, but obviously if you want to use the lock in any way, you will need to pick it
Custom job.
and then make a new key for it.
Oh, alright. Well, it's something we could do back once we're in a civilization or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I would think our friends here have ample facilities to create key for it.
I think you'll find that when
Could
Lafdul
be.
does pick the lock, he needs to lock it and pick it again to
You
prove
make
that
a
it wasn't
key.
to prove that it wasn't a fluke.
No, there's always a risk I'll break my lockpicks doing that.
Alright, so Lafdul, you're gonna pick it up and carry it?
I guess. I can just put it in one of my pouches.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, well, done it.
Alright.
It's just
Okay.
magic, supposed magic lock.
Alright. So you don't find anything else in that chamber, and Braxon, you're gonna search the one that the creature came out of?
Yeah, he's checking the ceilings. If there's piles of rubble, he's gonna. He'd probably poke them with his spear rather than his flaming sword.
Okay.
Just to make sure there's nothing in here.
Yeah, you don't find anything else other than crawling insects and stuff like that that move away from the sounds you're making and everything like that. It's just rubble.
Hasn't eaten anyone and brought them in here.
I'm sorry, hasn't what?
It hasn't killed anyone and brought them in here, bones or anything. It's just an empty room.
I mean, if it did, maybe it digested everything.
Yeah.
Solas.
Can I make out what this is? Is it a stalactite or stalagmite?
I'm sorry, what were you pinging?
This one up the.
Yeah, that's a stalagmite from the ground. Yeah.
And I can see that there's stairs next to it.
It's more that that's just a natural area that you can get up to this ledge.
Okay.
They're not manufactured stairs in any way, but you definitely have to get closer to see more of that.
Okay. Well, I think we should check the rest of these rooms.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hand off the padlock to Lafdul, and then I'm gonna go and open this other door.
Okay. And let's see. So you turn the handle on that door and try pushing, and it doesn't budge.
Yeah, try to force it open.
You can try, but you do notice that there is a hole beneath the handle. It doesn't.
So it's locked.
It might be a keyhole. It's certainly not shaped like anything that you're familiar with.
I'm still gonna try my open door check.
Okay.
You're just gonna break it down. I'll check underneath it, see if there's any rubble or if it is actually just locked.
So, what do I roll for open door again?
It's a D20, and it's. Do you have You should have two numbers on open doors. One.
Currently have 18 strength. I only have one number there though.
I think there should be a number for. Hold on a second.
Braxon says, "Can you see the hinges? Try knocking the hinges off."
I could try opening it, There are other doors you could go in while I'm doing that.
Yeah, Lafdul might have more luck without having to break down the door.
I mean, if you kick down the door, you might break the lock.
Still gonna give it a shot, and then Lafdul can try it. If I can.
Yeah, you can go ahead and try the D20. It is. Let's see. Yeah, actually, you do not have any. You don't have the parentheses. That applies to barred and locked doors. So.
Then I'll just let Lafdul go for it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'll
you
just
make
go back in
an attempt and realize that there's no way for you to force this door open.
Go ahead, Lafdul.
I will study this new lock design.
All right. Are you gonna like stick your lockpicks in and try to feel around, see what the mechanism might be like?
Yeah, I'll see if I can just look around the inside of it first, and then I'll do it afterwards.
Okay.
I'll get like one of my daggers of continual light in to give a good bright light inside of it.
All right. However this is designed is way outside your experience. You can certainly try it, but there are so many unknowns here that it is going to be a tough challenge.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, I could always knock it open.
Alright.
I will try to pick locks, and I have a score of 90.
Okay. All right. So let's see. You work at it for about 10 minutes.
Everyone's doing it, I think so.
Yeah. Well, it's always 1d10 rounds to pick a lock, and if you fail, it's always 10 rounds if you fail.
Oh.
You can still succeed on 10 rounds, but you work at it for a bit, and you just cannot get this thing. This particular one is beyond you, and you cannot figure out how to get your lockpicks to work the lock.
Braxon says to Lafdul, let me try my lockpick.
I could go and check.
You don't have a
inside if-
lockpick.
Yes, I do.
It's more of a crowbar.
I mean, I could just. Do I think I can knock it open with magic?
You can try it. You do not know one way or the other.
Do I know how many mechanisms are in that unlocking the door?
It seems to be just one. At a guess. You hope.
I will. Alright, well, I don't know. I'll try and knocking it.
Okay.
You're gonna search around because I have to be here for 10 minutes to fail, and you've got find traps, and that's got a duration.
Yeah.
You know what, Lafdul? They do say don't knock it until you've tried it.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to do.
While Lafdul is opening that door, we could try open the rest of the doors. There's 3 doors south.
That's true.
Yeah. Finn is going to cast Unfailing Premonition,
Okay.
and he's going to go over and try to open this door.
All right. What does Unfailing Premonition do for you?
By anticipating possible futures and outcomes of the caster's actions, this spell provides the character with a temporary sixth sense or feel for danger. The spell operates on a subconscious level, and the caster receives strong intuitive impulses when he contemplates courses of action that may bring immediate physical injury or harm to him. For example, if the priest was about to open a trapped chest, the Unfailing Premonition would create a flash of insight or gut feeling telling him he shouldn't do so. Similarly, opening a door that leads into the lair of a ferocious troll may also trigger the spell's warning.
Okay.
And then I also get a +2 bonus to AC and saves as long as I pass a 25 or a 75% chance.
All right. And how long does that last?
It lasts for 1 turn plus 18 rounds.
Okay, that's plenty of time. All right, so you go up and you do not get a flash of insight that this might be a bad idea. And Lafdul, you don't. If you're gonna try using the your knock ability on that door, that doesn't take any extra time. That's just.
No, but I would have had to have been here because I don't know how.
While you're
left.
picking it, this is okay. This is what. Yeah. Okay.
Because I'm effectively AFK with this.
Yeah. All right. So, Finn, you go to the door and turn the handle, and you do feel the door move slightly, but you're gonna have to push. What's your strength?
My strength is a 12.
Okay. So 7 or lower on a 1d20, please. Okay. You can keep trying that.
Give it a shot.
It's budging. Yeah, I mean that's up to Finn if he wants to.
Yeah, I'll
move.
definitely let the guy who swings large pieces of metal for a living to have the shot.
To be fair, so do you.
Yeah, but Ockar is also usually wearing
also an armorsmith.
large pieces of metal while doing that.
That's true.
And I can also hammer large pieces of metal for several hours at a time.
All right, so you two swap places, and Ocker's going to give it a try.
Yeah.
All right. So you have an 18 strength right now, so that's 11 or below.
Uh-huh.
There you go. So you swap places, and Ocker, you kind of like pull yourself back a bit and just like slam your shoulder into it, and that seems to give you enough leverage to just really push that open. It does make some loud noises as you're doing so, but you do finally get that door open while Lafdul is trying to pick the lock to the north. So inside the room, you see a stone table built against the western wall, and there's just a mess on that table of broken glass, ceramics, and rusted, twisted metal of sorts that you can't identify. It's so old. But you can, and that is the western wall here that table is on. And it's basically the whole western wall.
Question, Lord.
Mhm.
When they got these old things that are all smashed up from history, if nobody touched it and they used a mending spell, would they be able to pull something together from like 1,000 years ago?
No, because mending doesn't restore something to its original condition. It fixes breaks.
Ah, right, got you.
Yeah.
You have to do big pull.
No, I was just wondering if you could use it for like to work out what something was.
No.
So I'm gonna look right up at the ceiling for anything slimy as I walk in.
Okay. There's definitely
you
some
could
cracks in the ceiling and the stone, but the ceiling is otherwise intact.
When Ockar is walking in, Solas, hey, I got a fine trap spell.
Yeah, come on over. I'm gonna be holding my shield over my head just in case.
All right.
As I'm looking around.
Okay.
And while they're checking that out, Finn's gonna go check out this door over here
Okay.
to the south.
Over Solas.
Yeah, I'm here. The table with the broken jars and metal objects. Would it be reasonable to guess that it's some kind of alchemical laboratory?
At a wild guess, perhaps. Everything is so old that it's more of a. It might be. That's what my brain is jumping to.
Huh?
So.
Well, Solas does cursory glance and marks down to come and look at this after we have secured the ruins a bit more.
I mean, you can still like look through it, see if there's anything intact, but
yeah, with the cursory glance.
Yeah. So Finn, are you gonna try that door? Try to push it open?
Yep.
All right. It doesn't budge at all, and you think that one is also locked.
Okay. He'll just shout back over to Lafdul, hey, got another locked one down here when you're done with that one.
Yeah, Lafdul shouts back. It's like, I am having no luck with this thing. I don't know who designed them, but they're not conventional locks. I mean, they're effective.
I mean, they might have been conventional locks for the civilization that built this place.
Well,
And
Braxon
then he'll
is... Go on.
And then Finn will go over and test this door.
Okay. Braxon, yeah.
Braxon's going to go say to Lafdul, if you're having no luck with that door, why don't you swap over and do the other door, and I'll get that door open.
I mean, I'm still working on it at the moment.
Okay.
We're doing all this. I'm gonna search through this room for anything that's intact.
Okay.
Anything that
And
looks interesting.
we got a reroll for Leva coming in here. There we go. Let's mark that down. You did indeed do that correct, JC Rabbit. Thank you very much. Finn, you check that door, and Solas has already checked it for traps, so that's fine. That door is not trapped, and it does not appear to be locked. You turn the handle and try to push. Is that what you're going to do?
Yep.
Okay. And it works pretty well. It is not as loud as the others, and it slowly opens. Those of you right around here can hear it creak, but it doesn't echo very far from that. It's not as loud as the others. So whatever was going on with the hinges for the other ones, not as bad here.
Magical hinges, magical door.
And we have another reroll for Ockar as well. Thank you very much. JC
So
nice.
nice.
All right.
Oh, did you say one of the doors was broken off before?
Yeah, that's a thought.
The doors that you can get into these, I mean the ones that you can get into, the rooms that you can get into, yeah, their doors are gone.
Oh right.
Like
Those
like
are
they're
broken up.
the some of the wreckage is there and stuff like that. If you wanted to try and examine them.
No, I thought there was some rubble. I thought that was supposed to be a door that was busted open, but it's a wall.
What?
Well, no, okay,
I
so
mean-
the right here was a door. Right up here was a door. Right over here was a door. Back down
Right.
here was a door.
Okay, Braxon wants to go have a look, see if the hinges are still there.
Look for the locks. There might be broken locks. I can examine the inner workings of them.
There might be. Yeah, here go for the gubbins of the door, the fittings, the hinges, the locks.
Which one are you going to look at?
You said there was one up there, did you?
Yeah, on the other side of Lafdul.
On the other side of left.
So you can just go inside this room and look while he's doing that.
Oh right, yeah, because of course.
Yeah.
Open. Yeah. Okay.
All right, so while you're picking through that stuff, Finn, you've gotten that door open and you can peek inside. Let me know if you want to step inside and if you're taking any precautions if you are.
He's still got the
I'm
unfailing
scanning.
premonition up, so he will
And
decide
I'm
to
scanning
step
the
in.
room from traps.
Okay. All right, so you step inside. You do not get any premonition of particular danger. Solas, you're
Remember,
not getting any response to your find trap spell.
remember to look the ceilings.
Yeah, but he also has unfailing premonition, so like that
Yeah.
that will give him
Tell him.
some tips of that nature. So Finn, looking around the room, you can see that lining the walls are heavy stone slabs, and each of them have a depression that at its deepest point is about 6 inches deep, and they are, at this point, kind of filled with gross, disgusting water. And there's a total of 9 of them, 5 on this wall, 4 on this wall. The corner of the room has collapsed onto one of them, and you can see the remains of a door here in that doorway.
Okay. I'll step in a little farther just to look down that way.
And you can see that that is a collapsed corridor. You can reasonably surmise that it once connected back up on the other side.
Yep.
But complete collapse has fully blocked that off.
Did I see anything in my search area?
You're still searching as you're going through it. Like stuff is disintegrating under your your touch, the rusted stuff. You're shifting around some things, and I'll get to whether you find anything in a moment, Ockar.
Okay.
Finds a book, it disintegrates in his hand, Solas dies.
Finn, did you want to look at anything in particular in that room?
Yeah, I'll take a closer look at the depressions, unless I get a warning.
Okay. You do not. It's hard to make anything out. They're a good 6 feet long, or maybe a bit longer. They're worn. Some of them are chipped, and they're covered in, like algae growth, moss, that kind of thing. Fungal growths. And of course, there's water sitting on the floor. The floor has shifted a little bit. Steady drip, drip, drip of water from the ceiling as well. You're not seeing anything of note about these slabs from just a quick inspection.
Is there any sign of what this room might have been?
That's going to be for you to make a guess at. The walls are in pretty bad shape. They're covered in moss, mold, mildew, lichen, all that kind of stuff.
So the depressions on the floor, they were formed, or they just...
There's slabs with depressions.
Oh, okay.
So the slabs are about 10 inches off the ground.
How big are the slabs?
About 6 feet long, give or take.
This almost seems like some kind of burial chamber.
Yeah. Seems like they've laid people down on those slabs.
Okay, so Lafdul, you finished up trying to pick the lock and failed. Braxon has offered his quote-unquote lockpick, and you have your knock spell. Ockar's still searching through the wreckage in that room.
I mean, I'll let Braxon try against my locks like a last resort.
Okay.
You're just gonna wedge open your ladder.
He can knock down doors with his weapon. No,
So,
I'm still trying to see if I can get hinges.
Yeah, so you find some pieces that you think are the hinges.
Anything that looks like a lock?
They destroyed as well?
They're pretty mangled, yeah.
Right. So they're no good. All right, you'll have to look in the other ones. But Braxton says to Lafdul, I'm figuring if we get these hinges, we might be able to work out something about the culture that's down here.
Yes, the hinges that have been written down with the lore.
The hinges that hampered Lafdul. The locks that hampered Lafdul.
So you're pretty sure that you could get oil into the hinges, but you don't think that you could, take the hinges apart on these doors.
Right. Okay. I guess Braxton will use his lockpick if Lafdul's getting out of the way.
Yeah.
All right. So you set the rod and press which button?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember which.
Is it a ladder?
I can't remember. It's a hook ladder. Yeah, it must be. I can't remember. If it's a spear or hang on. Get the.
Like a spear only goes for so long. The ladder keeps on extending.
Let me get the sheet up. It's been a while
since. Don't remember?
Well, I do remember, but my brain's cooking. My brain's like a fried egg at the moment.
It is the ladder function. It's
okay.
ladder function.
Okay, then it press button 4.
All right.
Does it actually say that on the item?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
All right, so you press the button and it extends out, pressing against the door at the edge. And give me a D20, please.
I am going to brace myself against that side of the wall, so I'm facing that way.
Okay.
So if anything happens, it's exploding outwards.
All right. With a loud cracking, snapping sound, and then the loud squeal of the hinges protesting your opening. You get that door open.
I just noticed it says the rod has to be planted 30 feet or less from the thing you want to force open. So I can do this from quite far away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, so inside that room, and that has effectively ruined the lock on that door as well. By the way,
Yeah.
like that just tore that whole thing apart. Let's see. So the far corner is significantly damaged, along with the ceiling around there. Material has tumbled in and fallen about. But you can see that material has also tumbled in and wrecked whatever furniture was in here as well. It's a lot of it is loose, so you could like shift stuff around if you wanted to look through it.
Yeah, I will.
And while that is happening, Ockar, you have found amongst all of that wreckage, there is a sheet of electrum. It's somewhat thick, but not like armor thickness. And it seems to be etched with runes. It'll need to be cleaned before it can be investigated. It has like dust and grime and stuff in the runes itself, and fungal growths on the surface.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Then I'll take the sheet of electrum and go try to find the others.
All right.
Brax is going to say to Lafdul, do you want to check this room? Or want me to go and check it?
Oh, Finn's still here.
Yeah, we just go in. Don't find traps, go through
Okay.
doors.
Yeah. Brax is going to bend down and look up at the ceiling as he pushes the door open with his toe.
All right,
Well,
and
thank
JC Rabbit has given rerolls for Braxon, Lafdul, Solas, taking him up to 4 rerolls for Solas.
Thanks
Need
for
to
the reroll.
JC Rabbit.
use some of those, and Finn as well.
Solas, since this door has now been opened, Solas comes and checks that there's no traps.
There are no traps inside there.
And
Thank you
also
very much,
checks the
JC
ceiling.
Rabbit.
Guys, I found this. I say as I hold up the sheet of electrum.
Hey, that's a good find, Ockar. That's worth something.
Yard and strange runes. Might be something interesting for you,
Ooh.
Solas.
Yes, I
Language.
will be interested in studying those.
I'll hand it off to Solas.
Okay.
And Sola, how heavy is it?
About a half a pound.
Okay, so Solas is not quite overburdened.
Were you that close?
No, I'm currently unencumbered. But close to being lightly encumbered.
All right. So, yeah, you're not
we
detecting any
do
traps in that room.
Yeah, we do have one locked room on south near the first door we opened in here. So Lafdul and Braxon, if you would.
Yeah. Well, Lafdul can try first. Then
Yeah,
if he's,
down near where Ockar wanted to try being green.
Yeah.
That
Spend
should have
time doing
happened. That should have happened when he was halfway down the stairs.
All right, so you're gonna try picking that lock,
Mm-hmm.
Lafdul? All right.
Hopefully, you're feeling more inspired.
Solas checks this room and its contents.
All right, so you're gonna start shifting stuff around.
Yeah, poking with my staff.
It'll be more than poking. You'll have to actually like move stuff.
Yeah, but carefully taking care that he's not surprised.
Braxon was still checking for monsters. Solas coming.
All right. So Lafdul, you begin trying to pick that lock. Braxon, are you gonna help search that room too?
Yeah, I was mostly checking for monsters and corners and stuff, but yeah, I'll carry on with that.
Okay.
And then if
I
Solas
mean,
wants a hand moving furniture and stuff,
I mean, if there is monsters, they are hidden under all the rubble.
Braxton says to Solas while they're searching through the rubble, and he's poking the rubble with his spear. We should search for cultural artifacts. Those strange creatures we found when we came into the sphere. Maybe you can figure out if their race built this sort of thing.
Solas at this point mentions to Braxton that this is not my first archaeological ruin expedition.
Yeah, I know.
Vordon says, we do not believe that they had anything to do with the construction of these ruins. We have found no evidence of their existence.
No, me neither.
Based on the what we have seen in here, the builders seem to be quite tall and they seem to be more lanky than.
They're arcane.
Can't say that, but they are quite tall and seems to be lanky people, not very wide and like.
Yeah,
that.
they are very skinny people. Yeah, how about the door heights?
The doors are a little bit taller than you would make as a standard human door.
Right.
Like maybe 4 inches.
Yeah, I think we can assume that they probably wouldn't make doors that were lower than the heights of most of their people. Like maybe they duck. Like we have some ships that are quite cramped.
So, like I said, we can assume that they were quite tall.
Yeah.
All right, so Lafdul, after 10 minutes of work, you cannot make any headway with this strange lock.
After just cars to get this lock, it's like
How do you get the other door open?
Braxon.
With Braxon's ladder.
Didn't you hear that loud crashing, banging sound?
Yeah, you would have heard that.
I guess I heard it. I was a bit too focused on looking for that sheet.
Yeah, you might not have realized exactly what it was, kind of thing.
Oh, is that a hype train?
Yep, we got a hype train.
Is that the last place for us to potentially search so far? From the ruins bit.
Seems like it.
Yeah, it's the
Do
last
you
room.
think you could try to use your ladder on this door when you're done over there?
Braxton, I think he was talking to you.
Right, sorry. Yeah, Braxton, a head down. You're right on your own there, Solas.
Yeah, it doesn't seem
Where-
to
where
be
is it?
anything
Down there?
dangerous in here.
Is it down the other end?
We'll
this
help
door over
you.
here.
We can help you move some things.
This door over here,
Oh,
Braxton.
thank you.
Okay.
You never know what useful items are under the rubble.
Do you want to get so that one's locked? That's
Yeah.
hang on, that's where we fought the creature, isn't it?
One.
That's
Yeah,
where
old.
we just fought the creature that split into two.
No, that came from up here.
No, but it came through that doorway.
No?
It came through this door, but not this door.
Oh, sorry, that door. Right, I can't see that door. Sorry.
Did we actually search this room?
Yes.
Okay.
Or with
yeah.
Jelly?
Yeah.
Alright.
Nothing
Yeah,
of interest was found in there.
Braxton will have a look at the angles and he'll position his position the ladder so it won't go through the other doorway and hit someone in another corridor.
All right.
And then he will press button 4.
All right. Same tearing, snapping sound is heard, and a squealing of hinges.
Braxon mutters an apology to Patar for destroying someone's workmanship.
And
I
the
doubt that
door
himself was building this.
is
No, but Patar is the god of awesome things, and this lock was more awesome than Lafdul.
and the door opens.
And Lafdul's good, so that the maker of this lock was someone that Patar would be pleased of. Okay, Braxton's
You know
going
what?
to go and look up in the ceiling.
All right. So the ceiling is relatively intact. There's some cracks there. You can see as well upon entering that this wall has stone shelves against it.
Uh-huh.
And the eastern portion of the room over here, some twisted, rusted hunk of metal takes up much of that space. It's so far gone, you cannot even fathom what the heck it once was.
Is there any books on those shelves?
If there were, they're ruined beyond recognition now. There's small bits of rusted metal, pieces of ceramic and glass. Same thing with this twisted hunk of metal on the other side. Bits of ceramic and glass can be seen amongst that wreckage as well.
Hey, Ockar, can you tell what metal type that was? It must be some kind of ferrous metal if it rusted.
I
Braxton,
can take a look at it.
Braxton's going to move aside so that Ock can come in. And he's
Yeah,
going to have a look at that stuff and try and fathom out. What?
I'm going to go examine it.
Yeah, what do you think this might have been when it's in one piece?
It was pretty clearly some sort of like steel or iron structure. Probably steel for it to still be around and not completely gone.
Braxton's going
I don't know.
Braxton's going to gently look at it to see if there are moving parts on it.
Finn, were you about to say something? I thought I heard you, but it might have been someone else.
Nah, I think it was someone else.
Okay. If there were any moving parts on it, it's impossible to tell now. Even just like if you just lightly touch it or brush against it, whole portions just disintegrate into like small rusty bits falling on the ground, rust clouds poof up around you.
Yeah. Braxton turns his head away from it because he doesn't want to blow on it. And says, "Damn, if we could somehow reproduce this, we might be able to figure out something about this culture. This might be some sort of instrument for reading things." What do you reckon, Ockar? Does it look like any sort of armor you've seen?
Ockar, you'd guess that it was some sort of device, not like armor.
I think it was a device, not armor.
Because if it were armor, like it would be armor for like a big horse or something like that. It's too big for that.
Does it look like any sort of navigation instrument that Braxton's seen?
You're looking at twisted, rusted hunks of metal. You cannot fathom what this is, what this was.
Okay.
Maybe it was a navigation tool. If that's what you think it reminds you of, sure. You can go with that.
Well, steel, it could technically be reforged, I guess.
It's so badly rusted. Like just touching it causes it to start disintegrating under your touch. There's
Hey,
so little left.
Finn, You about?
Yes.
Were you talking about the new gimmicks you can do? Your Obadiah has taught you. Have you been telling us what has recently taught you?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Didn't you say you had some control over the passage of time?
A little.
I mean, can you change how old an item is?
I don't think I can affect anything this old.
Oh.
I guess,
Alright.
do any of you have Detect Magic?
That is a good point. I don't know if I do.
We
I
can throw up
don't.
Detect Magic and see if there's anything buried under it that
Have
has a
we
magical source.
searched all the rooms before we did Detect Magic? 'Cause we haven't searched the northern area.
Solas is searching this room up here with the Gravs. You guys are searching this room down there. This room down here was not fully searched, but the other ones have been fully searched. Or at least...
You searched for secrets, any of us?
Not searched for secrets, but they've been gone through for
Alright.
obvious, like...
Because once we search for secrets, we're going to be here for like an hour or more.
Braxon's going to ask about what rooms weren't searched and then go where he was told. So was it this room?
I mean, keep in mind that like, to a certain extent, so the condition of the area is so bad that certain types of secrets would be pretty obvious. Like the stone walls are no longer closely fitted, so any kind of secret that relied upon closely fitted stone to be hidden would not work. Stuff is shifted. So some of that sort of thing would probably be obvious. So it kind of depends on what kind of secrets you're trying to look for.
Was this the room we had to search?
That was a room. It has been glanced in, but not like deeply, like fully searched.
Okay. Braxon will leave the others search in that room and he'll go in here. Oh no, Lafdul's in there.
And Finn, are you searching that room that you're in right now?
Braxon says to Lafdul.
Yes.
Finn.
Sorry.
Okay, you are. All right. All right. So that's that.
Join in on searching with Finn.
Okay. And Braxton, what were you asking?
Braxon says to Lafdul, is that another room through there?
I mean, you can go down and look.
Probably connects with the other area in the main chamber. Probably where it all collapsed.
Braxton's going to go and try and look through the hole.
Yeah, I mean, we can do.
It's completely collapsed through there.
Right.
Unless someone has the ability to pass through rock, there are spells that do that, but I don't think any of us have memorized such spells.
Is there anything sticking out?
I wouldn't always assume something.
Well, I don't know what spells you've taken.
Well, yeah, but that's why you don't assume and just say, does anyone have a spell that can do such and such?
Alright, Lafdul says that out loud.
Is there anything?
Solas is in the other room searching at the moment, so...
Lafdul shouts it out, can anyone pass through rock?
And you hear that echo through the halls.
Yeah, well, they already know we're here anyway, so...
Braxton's going to say, maybe something's been buried under the rubble. I could try pulling some of it out.
Yeah. We want to secure every single room before we actually start digging through rooms. Because there's this area to the north we haven't been to yet.
Okay.
I mean, there's two areas that we haven't been, to the north and to the south.
Well,
Oh, we've not been to the south.
We just made a cursory glance, and then Finn got attacked.
All right,
Yeah,
so in the meantime, I think that Solas and the two Gravs have finished searching their room, and Ockar and Finn have searched their room. So, Solas, you have come across something up there. Underneath some of the rubble and old hardened mud that is turned into almost rock. Luckily, the gravs being there were able to make things quite a bit lighter, made it a lot easier to use.
Forget they can do that.
You find a steel flask sealed with a screw top and a steel canister that is still sealed.
If it hasn't rusted, it must be magical.
So steel flasks sealed with screw top and steel canister.
Yeah.
Okay. I wrote them down on my sheet.
And Finn and Ockar down there. You found a glass vial with a lead stopper filled with a colorless liquid, and that was on one of the shelves, hidden amongst some old rusted metal stuff.
Okay.
I have that written down.
All right.
I'm poking my head out down here.
Okay. So, yeah, Solas has done that, so you can step forward one more if you want to get a better feel for those things. He's already done that, so it should be reasonably safe. And Lafdul, you would have recovered 3 more hit points by now.
After checking that, searching that room, I will go and see this room that I've not been yet.
Which room do you mean?
Just to this room.
Okay.
Just to make sure I can write down on the notes more accurately what we found.
Okay.
I'm staying where I am. I'm just observing backwards and forth, looking around.
All right.
Up ceilings, etc.
You guys might want to regroup and decide what you want to actually do next, because you have at least 2 ways that you can go.
After that, I will suggest that we regroup on the room with the stairway.
All right, and Braxon, you're asking something?
Can Braxon safely get into there and have a quick search?
You can get in there, yeah.
I say to Braxon, on the other side. I'm on the other side over here, Braxon. Can you hear me?
No, you can't hear me.
Oh.
You'd have to tap on the wall.
Braxon here.
I am looking up at the ceiling as I go forwards.
When you say 4, over there. Okay, yeah. No, that's fine.
Can Braxon see anything in what's left of that corridor?
No, it's completely collapsed, solid. And at a guess, this is very, very old. So whatever happened long ago turned into just solid rock.
Right. Okay. He's going to go back out in the central room because he heard people talking about meeting up.
Right.
I think we should try heading down the southern path here.
I'm down at the southern path.
Before we head up, I would like to go through our what resources we have left for today. I'm low on healing spells.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had none for ages, but here we got healing potions.
I've got plenty of healing potions.
I don't have a lot of healing spells left, but I do have a couple healing potions. So
I have 2 healing spells left to help up if someone goes down.
Vordon says, I still have some healing spells. We've only been down here for a few hours.
Yeah.
I think we should check out the southern area. If we don't find anything, we should camp.
We can search out the bottom area and the top area.
Yeah, I'm not opposed. I just wanted to, we are all clear that what we have left.
Yeah.
So
I have
just to limit the risk taking.
Well, I would say if we check out the top area and the bottom area, that room we were just in, that's got a collapsed corridor off to one side.
It connects to the southern area.
No, the room over here that we just
Yeah.
searched.
Yeah,
we
I've been there.
We could lock ourselves in there if we wanted to camp in here.
Let's go back to our camp.
We are not that far from our camp, so we could
That's true.
quite easily just go and camp in there.
Two extra healing
That way we don't have to make guard shifts and such.
I have 3 extra healing potions, a potion of regeneration, and 2 potions of invulnerability, and 2 potions of defense.
Oh, that
Oil of sharpness and a potion and thing of hill giant strength.
Finn, are you scouting out that while everyone else is talking?
Yeah, because I still have the unfailing premonition up.
Okay. You're not getting a flash of danger, but you are hearing some other sounds down that way that you were not hearing before. They're echoing so much that it's really hard to tell what they are, though.
I could try listening.
This is when Finn says, "There's something in here, and it ain't us."
You mean
No,
all the
I'll let-
jellies?
I'll let Lafdul listen if he can.
If you tell the others to be quiet, I need to stay here for like a few minutes.
The rest of the group can still.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just
Still
go back over
discuss.
here and not let anybody past while you do that.
I'll see what I can listen from here. Let's at least make out if creature sounds, natural environment sounds, or living entities. Mechanical
Alright.
sounds.
What is your detect noise?
Not that good. It's like 40, I think. It might be 45. Remember that thing when I said I could take the carrot sheet out? I keep closing it. What was the detect noise? 50.
Alright. Yeah, there's too many different sounds to isolate some of the new ones. There's definitely some new ones that you weren't hearing before, but you're not sure what they are, and it's too difficult to isolate them. At least from your position.
Natural versus... No, alright.
No, I mean, they could all be natural, but...
I guess natural versus unnatural is the broadest term I can think of.
Yeah.
Alright.
Did Braxon hear them asking about this?
And you were hearing the echoing of the others discussing things, too, so...
I called the other party members over.
Okay, you went
Finn
south?
hasn't. Yeah. Just follow the passageway. Finn did.
Braxon's. Hang on, before you go. Too late. Everyone's going.
We're not going any further.
I haven't gone any further. Just to the end of this hallway. Just to make room for others to get in here.
Yeah, Braxon says, "Do you think that might be a language? Do you want to borrow my special ring?"
I couldn't even tell what type of noise I was hearing.
Yeah, but if you get within...
No, because I'll start regenerating. Someone else will have to do it.
Okay, yeah, but if you get within earshot of them, if they're speaking a language, you'll be able to understand it.
Why don't you do that?
Well, I've got a ring on that means I recover if I fight.
Yeah, when you're in the fight, not when you're not in the fight. Whereas mine is always active. I still need like another hour before I can take this ring off.
Okay. So you don't have another finger. Finn,
I do, but I'll lose my spells.
Finn, are you wearing 2 rings?
I am.
Okay.
And let's worry about detecting a language when we find something that might actually have a language.
Okay.
In front of you, Finn, in case there's danger.
Yeah, so I'll step out here and see if I see anything or sense anything.
Is Lava still following along? I know she's maybe not here. If Old can move her.
She's in it, but she's not 100% following on.
Alright,
In case she's needed, she's back. She's here.
then you should
No.
decide where you're waiting while waiting because you're around many corners and can't even see what people are doing. Hold up! Don't move too far from those spots because I'm herding cats here.
Meow.
Levat will just stand there.
You're gonna stand all the way back up there.
It'll take
No,
most
but she
cool
waits
rounds.
until the cats are herded and in the corral.
Okay.
Hmm.
Then I mean I'm assuming that if anything were to happen, that's how far you are. Keep in mind that.
No, I said I will catch up once your cats are herded.
Well, they
Once
are,
you
so to speak.
No,
So
no. You need to decide where you're gonna be.
I don't know
now.
where the others are.
They went
so,
down to the south.
Okay.
The good news is if Leather doesn't die, she keeps all the XP for herself.
Not sure if it works that way.
So
It's
I
not
mean,
like she
she's
can
not
inherit
dead,
our
so-
XP.
So I guess that did work that
No,
way when I killed the entire party of Zamfir.
Leva sees Braxon. She attaches herself to him. She follows wherever he goes.
all right. So you've come into an area that is again heavily damaged by things, some sort of seismic event. You've gotten down to this point where there's clearly a broad corridor. Ceiling was once much higher and arched a little bit. Don't move anymore, please. It clearly continued back this way, but that has completely collapsed. And you can see passageways branching off, as well as some. You're pretty sure there's some old marks from animals moving by. And you'd guess that some of this was leading off into hallways, leading to smaller rooms. You can see the remains of doors, but you can't see any doors intact where you are right now. And the broad corridor stretches into darkness down this way. However, Finn, you get a sudden flash of danger, and something comes flying out of the darkness down this way.
Arrows.
And it's coming towards Ockar because he is the closest. Give me a second.
Then we'll attempt to
Back.
shout a warning if he can.
Give me just a second. I need a saving throw versus breath from you, Ockar.
Okay.
Sheesh. Coming up to Ockar with that breath. How rude.
Oh yeah, how long did it take for the poison to
Yeah.
wear off?
It's worn off now.
How long did it take?
Not too much
10
long once you
minutes.
were out of the
No.
vapor, just a handful of minutes.
I passed that.
All right. So Finn shouts a warning to you, Ockar, and it gives you a time to get your shield up and try to position yourself against something as something comes out of the darkness at you. But only so-so. You get splashed by a nasty burning goop of black vile liquid. It burns your skin. On contact, you take 8 points of damage. And I think that is what we're going to have to call it a session at. There is something in the darkness that hurled some sort of dark, viscous liquid at you. It splashed around you. You got some protection against it, Ockar. but it burned your skin on contact. And when we come back next time, actually I'm going to move these two up. They would not have been behind you. They'd have been letting Braxon take the rear guard. So there is something in the darkness. You can hear something moving around down at the end of the corridor. That great hallway. What exactly it is, you don't know, and we'll have to wait until next time to find out. So let's go ahead and do some XP first.
Attacking with slimy and stinky breath.
It was very burny breath. I don't know about stinky.
I doubt it smelled very nice.
Maybe not. Let's get some XP totaled up. Alright, that is going to be... let me get some additional stuff in here. Okay. Alright, so that is going to be 760 experience points for Finn, 810 for Leva, I'm sorry, 760 for Solas, plus 50 for your wizard, Leva, 810. And 820 for Braxon and Ockar. And Lafdul, 1260.
The 50 was just for wizard.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the rare times Magic Missile actually got you experience points. Because that thing in the water took very little damage from almost everything except for magic missiles, and I mean a few other things. And we got a last second reroll for Braxon.
Oh, thank you.
From Anghamarand. So we'll go ahead and close off with the number of rerolls. Braxon has 3, Finn has 3, Ockar has 1, Lafdul has 2, Leva has 1, Solas has 4. I, the Dungeon Master, have 0.
Thanks, Anghamarand.
I clearly need to use them more.
The reroll, yes. That might be a good idea. And hey, all right, I guilt tripped him into giving me 1.
That's mean.
I didn't intend it that way, but
considering all the critical hits today you had on us.
Yeah, I had a nice number of critical hits. I like that. I'm gonna have to remember that for next time. I'm gonna try to get another one.
I like the bit when Braxon said, "Let's retreat to a place where we can ambush them," and then one sneaked up behind him while he was trying to ambush it, and then he turned around and got ambushed by the original one.
Yeah, it was pretty great. Actually, it wasn't even the original one. It split.
Yeah.
That was the best part. That was definitely the best part. But I want to thank you guys for playing. I want to thank everyone out there for watching. We will be back next week. We'll see what out there in the darkness just hurled some vile black liquid at Ockar. And we will be back on Monday for more Super Robot Wars. We'll be back on Wednesday for more Lemmings and Lego building. Friday, more Minecraft and Lego building. And we are going to be raiding into Zerfall. He has started up his charity stream for the MS Bike Ride 2022. This is a very good charity. Hang around. I will be joining him over there. There's a number of other Let's Players who will be participating as well. There will be prizes. There will be games. We will be raising money for a charity, the MS Society of Canada, to find treatments and cures for multiple sclerosis, which is an issue that affects me. I had an aunt who passed away from that disease. So if you can join us for that, please do so. I will be heading over there right after this, at least as quickly as I can. I need to get something to drink first. But please do hang around for that and join us for that. I want to thank you again for watching, everyone, and thank the players for joining me today.
Thanks for the game, and I also recommend joining in on the charity stream. It's a very good cause. One of my friends has a MS.
And it's a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun.
How long does it go on for?
12 hours.
I donated some keys to Zerfal to give away during the charity.
Yeah, so there will be prizes.
Is this one of these marathon streams?
It's 12 hours. We're doing it for 12 hours.
12 hours.
Yep.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we will see you guys next time. If you're joining me for the charity stream, I will see you over there shortly. See you then, everyone.
See ya.